Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Premier League Week Action. Welcome to the Premier League Week Action. It's going to be an amazing week, man. Amazing weekend. Amazing weekend. You don't want to miss this, Premier League action. You don't want to miss it at all. You don't want to miss it for any reason. Like before you say, okay, let me just relax a little bit. You are getting goals up and down. You are getting your team is losing. You are getting all worked up. It's an amazing game. Football is an amazing game. Football is an amazing game, man. So welcome to the live show of Premier League Week Action Live. So yesterday, this beautiful team, this beautiful club, I wasn't happy for the result. They played out a draw. I wasn't happy for any reason. Like, that game is a game without one square and clear. That game without one square and clear. Like, it was there for us to win it. It was there to win it. But what happened has happened. We couldn't, take all 3 points home. We couldn't take the 3 points home, and it's really painful. It was very, very much painful that we couldn't take the 3 points home. What happened in the game? What happened? This is not how they play football now. This is not how they play football. Officiating in Premier League is one of the worst in any league. It's one of the worst in any league. That should have been a penalty. That was a penalty. Not should have been. That was a penalty. You left it, and they scored. They equalized with that foul. They equalized with that foul. They pushed somebody in the 18-yard box, and he bounced off the ball. If it was a serious injury, that time you would have left it. If it was a serious injury, you would have left it like that. Ahmad literally bounced on the ball. Then you go to Manchester United turn and you are given a red card, straight red card. You are given a straight red card. You are given a straight red card. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. Like, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that. Now let's talk about the game properly. I already made my predicted lineup, and exactly what I predicted is what Michael Carrick came up with. Sani Lammens in goal. Harry Maguire and Leno to start as centre backs. Luke Shaw and Dallo left back and right back. Casemiro and Kobe Mainoo double pivot. Buna as number 10. Kuma and Ahmad on the wings. Then Ibrahim Mbeumo, to play as first 9. That was very smart lineup, starting 11. That was very good starting 11, considering the fact that Bournemouth doesn't play a low block. They are not a defensive side. If we are playing against Everton, or Wolves. These guys will sit down and counter you. So it was a very good, starting lineup. Now I say something. In the game yesterday, the worst Manchester United squad members, the two worst players was Luke Shaw and Diego Dalot. So as a fullback, you can't cross the ball. As a fullback, you can't cross the ball. That's what Luke Shaw and Diego Dalot is telling me, that they don't know how to cross the ball into the 18-yard box. I'm not sure if you play a low pass. I say cross the ball into the 18-yard box. As a fullback that you are, you prove that you're a Manchester United player. You guys have been there for about 5 years now, 6 years. And you can't cross one single ball into the 18-yard box. One single ball. You can't cross the ball. You got the ball many times. Now, Luke Shaw, the goal that the penalty that we considered, it was all your fault. 100% your fault. Maguire only did what he had to do. He did after the reaction of what you should have done. This is very simple. The player is coming towards your goal post. It's all these things that wing backs do or full backs do. A player is coming direct to you. You are moving backwards. Like, who taught you guys that kind of defending? Who taught you guys that kind of defending? What are you moving back for? You are dragging the player into your own 18-yard box. That's what you are literally doing. Now you know for sure, if you have, taken the guy on, closed him down. The guy had only one option. He will go to the wing. He will go to the wing. But because you are moving backwards, he squared the ball to the middle of the pitch. Casemiro was already on yellow card. You don't expect him to engage much on the ball. Kobe Mainoo is not that fast. You allowed him, he passed the ball. So what were you expecting? For him to, as he passed the ball, the other person should shoot from that angle or should shoot from that distance? They already know now. They know that Casemiro was on yellow card. He wouldn't engage much. It's simple football, simple knowledge. You should be aware. You should be aware of all these things. You should be aware of all these things. Your teammate, one of your teammates, a defensive midfielder, is already on yellow card. So the lesser the ball in the midfield, the better for the team. If the ball doesn't go to the midfield, it is better for the team. Always try and push the person, the opponent to the wing. It is that simple. Yes, one or two times all those things will happen, but that penalty was all your fault. All your fault. I don't see any reason why that should have been, that should have been a penalty. I don't see the reason why that should have been a penalty. Should have done the simple basic. close down the guy. Once you stand, he has no option than to go wide. And Maguire would definitely go and block any other person that is there. Now they collected red card, they brought in Ogate and Eden Heaven. Still, you guys couldn't cross the ball. Benjamin Sesko was in the 18-yard box. You guys are playing low passes. When you have a tall, huge striker in the 18-yard box. You have a tall striker in the 18-yard box and you are playing low block pass. Low passes into 18. What were you guys trying to do? You are trying to tell me that there is no striker, or the coach has told you not to cross the ball for the striker. I want to know. Most times these Man U players, they play like it's none of their business. Like they play like it doesn't concern them. They have no issue being in this team. You rested for how many days? How many weeks? So you should have the energy to play this game. You should have the energy to play this game. I can understand that, okay, there's something we call match rustiness. When you don't play matches regularly, you play maybe once a week or once in 2 weeks. Your legs might be heavy. But that should give you more ginger, more energy. Take that to your own advantage. Take that to your own advantage. But this team is not. They are not even playing like people who have rested. You should have the energy. The energy should be there. Maybe the legs might be rusty, the legs might be heavy, but true that the energy is there. But you are playing while you are not even showing any bit of having the energy to play the ball. Talk more, raising your legs. The yesterday game was total shameful, total rubbish. That's the most shameful result since this year. Where I was watching the ball, I was screaming, close down your man, your man, close down. Like they were leaving. Look at that shot that Trovet, who played the shot that hit the bar, hit our goalkeeper, then went out for a corner. That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. The time the ball hit our goalkeeper's back, if he was near the post, a little bit would have entered. And again, if the ball had bounced on the crossbar, bounced it back into him, they would have played it back. Because we weren't defensively aware of what was happening. Bruno Fernandes and Sesko, you are marking one person and you left that same person, two of you left that same person with that much space. With that much space. He collected the ball and squared it to a free person. Now, I do know why that happened, because ordinarily that should have been that's Sesko's man. Sesko is supposed to be marking that guy. Bruno Fernandes is supposed to be marking the other person. But both of you are marking one person and still left him with a lot of space. About 2 meters. About 2 meters away. Like, both of you. Two players marking one person and the person is in your middle, like 2 meters away from you. And you think the person is not clever to know what to do with the ball. Now the first goal they scored, yes, they should have given us a penalty. But that is football. It has been happening. It's not today that referees, don't give a foul on an opponent, and the other team goes on with that same, foul appeal and to the ball as a counter and score people. Immediately the referee didn't blow the foul on Ahmad for Ahmad penalty. You guys should have fought back. I saw Kunha walking. Casemiro obviously is old. I wouldn't even blame him much. I won't blame Kobe Mino because that one is slow. The other people that were on the pitch, what were you guys doing? What were you guys doing? Diego Dallo, that was your wing. What were you doing? Just look at how slow the ball went. He didn't even play the shot. That ball had no shot power. So you guys should have closed him down. That angle was too tight for him to have placed that ball. I am convinced that the defender let Onana down. I am very much convinced. The defender let Onana down. Yes, Onana on his own had his own flaws, but the defender let him down a lot of times. You don't expose a goalkeeper to many shots and expect him to get all, to save all. You don't do that. Onana was sometime in first half, Onana has already faced 20 shots. He will manage to save 10. The other ones might, hit the crossbar or by mistake hit a defender before he gets to him, or it's a goal kick. Most times Onana face as much as 20 shots first half. So what are the outfield players doing? When you compare the rate of the shot Onana has faced to the one our opponent goalkeeper has faced, sometimes 20, then the opponents are facing only 5, and you expect us to score goal. The more shots the goalkeeper faces, the more the team is more dangerous. Yesterday game was embarrassing. Like, it was very, very much embarrassing. Very, very much embarrassing. And I don't even know what to even say about the game. People, come out for people who do gamble. A man was shouting yesterday. He wasn't a Manchester United fan, but he believed with the kind of form that Man United was on, it was an easy win for us. I thought too, I thought as well too. It was an easy win, but we show lack of, like, at least I don't care attitude was there. That yesterday, that I don't care attitude was there. Like, we don't care. Now this is what happens. Had we won that one, that should have been a 6-point clear gap over Aston Villa. That should have been a 6-point gap over Aston Villa. 6 points until Aston Villa will play today. Yeah, or tomorrow. Or tomorrow. That should have been a 6-point gap. So that means we will be on top. We will be on that top position until Aston Villa plays their match before we know. Okay, how many points are we? Gapping them with. What's the point? What's the space between us and Aston Villa? You threw away the lead twice. It's not easy. Yes, football is not easy. Neither is my own work easy. This live video I'm doing now is not easy either. But I chose to do it. So you as a footballer, you chose to play football. You chose to play football. So you should find it, fun playing football. Nobody forced you to play football. You chose it yourself. So it should be fun to you. It should be fun. You shouldn't see it as a work. Yes, they pay you for it, but you shouldn't see it as a work. You should see it as a hobby. Something you enjoy doing. You get me? Something you enjoy doing. Then they put the ball, they put you on the pitch. After setting the formation, setting the tactics, they put you on the pitch and you are walking like I don't care. Like they are forcing you. They are walking like they are forcing you to play the ball. If you tell that, you may come carry am abeg. Eh? This thing I don't make them see where this thing. So we have to do better as a team. We have to do better. We have to really do better as a team. Yes, you mustn't win all the time, but there are some games that are there for you to win. There are some games that are 3 points. Consider how big your team is. You can't be playing Bournemouth and tell me you can't win them. Like you should be scoring them 4-5-0. You should be scoring Bournemouth 4-5-0. Only pride go. They should not even near your 18-yard box. You should dismantle them. Manchester United have not won Bournemouth for the past how many seasons? For a matter of fact, they've won 3 or 2, drawn the remaining, both home and away. It's not a record that, as a team, you should be proud of. That shows how bad, how poor the team has been. Then you go to yesterday, a simple match that you should, win clean. You threw away the first lead, you threw away the second lead. Collected red card on top of that. Okay, the next match that we are going to be playing, right? Maguire is not going to be there. Now I have only Eddie Heaven on the bench. What if Eddie Heaven collects another red card? What if Eddie Heaven collects another red card? Collects his own red card? Who is going to be playing the defense for us? Who is going to be playing the defense for us? When we are supposed to be winning games, we are losing. We are losing, possessions. We can't connect 2 to 4 passes together. Thanks to Bruno Fernandes for that penalty, and thanks to Matheus Cunha, for making that dribble into the 18-yard box. cutting into the 18-yard box. Then thanks to Bruno again, for that well-taken corner kick. That was a beautiful corner kick. It was an own goal, but it was worth the strike. It was worth the strike. Most times it's not even about that. The yesterday match was awful. It was very, very much awful. It was very, very much awful. Now we are going to wait and see. Okay, tomorrow what are Aston Villa going to do with West Ham? What are they going to be playing? We are for whatever what they play, we are still going to be in the third position, right? Whatever happens in the Premier League, we are still going to be in the third position. But that has just made, the gap, the space. You think dropping 2 points is easy? You dropped a whole 2 points. See, most times it's better you lose the game than dropping points. I'm telling you the fact. It's better you lose the game. See, you might be saying, at least they didn't win us. 1 point in the bag and 4 points. You don't know what is going to happen next. That 1 point might be the biggest mistake you have made. That 1 point that you just got. Because the other team will know, okay, let me win. Let me win. Then they go on to win their match. It's remaining 1 point. You don't know the mood the other team is. You don't know the mood they are coming with. You don't know the mood they are coming with. Now we are playing Leeds next. After the international break, they are playing Leeds. You don't know the mood those ones are coming with. You don't know what the coach has told them. And you think you can get 3 points from them. When the one that was glaring in your eye, you couldn't take it. It's not that easy. But this is the thing. If you have lost the match, you know you have all 3 points to fight for. The energy will be there. The hunger will be there. Maybe their own hunger, they want to 3 points, but your own hunger will be more because you're a big team and you want to qualify for the Champions League. But once you have the 1 point, and probably again you're going to play before the other team again, the hunger won't be that much. The hunger won't be there that much. So you see, it's not all about how I got 1 point. Sometimes that 1 point wouldn't save you. It will not. It will make you relax. It will make you relaxed. So this game yesterday was I'm not going to lie, it was bad. It was bad. Well, let's get into today's matches. I think we have only 4 matches today in the Premier League. We have only 4 matches today, and they are very interesting matches, right? And very, very interesting matches. Now, Arsenal is still on top of the table with 9 points, and they are not playing today. They're not even playing next week. They're not even playing throughout this weekend. They have another kind of competition to play for. I'll get to that. So the first match is Brighton versus Liverpool. Now, Brighton on one side is a very dynamic team. Consider who is their coach, the youngest coach in Premier League, 34, 30, 33 years when he came in. And the guy has really, improved it Brighton side to a certain level where his power can. It is not where Disabi left it. They had a change of coach before this old guy came in. They are not that Brighton that we used to know, we used to fear then. You get me? But they are still a good side to play. They still have that intensity, that marking, that run, that energy, to press you, to break down your defense, to break down that your midfield. Now they are playing a Liverpool side that Alisson is injured again. They're using Mamadashvili, or probably the third goalkeeper. Konate and Van Dijk are not the best of defenders this season. They're not the best of defenders this season. Konate and Van Dijk. Then in the midfield, you have only Zoboslai who is pushing this Liverpool side, who is carrying this Liverpool side. I think this season, Zoboslai is the one carrying this Liverpool side, doing everything for this Liverpool side. Against Galatasaray in the Champions League, without that Zoboslai goal, forget it. Liverpool would have still maybe drawn the match. Maybe that goal wouldn't have motivated them to go out. After that goal, they really came out and they played the ball. Considering the fact that Osimhen was already out. You understand me? So this match is going to be very hard for Liverpool. Consider again they are going away to to Brighton Stadium. They are going to Brighton Stadium for this match. And it's not going to be easy at all for them. That is not going to make it easy for Liverpool. They're not going to make it very, very easy for them. The likes of Mitoma, very fast wingers. Yankubu Minte is there, very fast left winger. The only thing I expect Liverpool to do is, Gravenberch is there, try as much as possible to protect the midfield. These days in football, clubs don't even play the midfield ball again. They don't. They just make sure they shut down your midfield, use the wing, fill the ball into the wings, cross the ball and nod into your goal post. Nobody has time to come and start doing the tiki-taka again. If you play tiki-taka with any team this currently in the world, you are gone. You are gone. They will just double mark you, collect the ball, do a long pass, and that is all. Now in the world of football, you don't need players who are skillful that much. Yes, players who are skillful help you, to retain the ball, to hold on to the ball. They help you to retain and hold on to the ball. What you need now are fast players who have energy, who have the strength, to stand. Who have the strength to stand. That is the kind of players you need currently. Nobody needs ball playing midfielders again. You just need those midfielders who can, drive the ball, do the 1-2 pass, shoot at sight. Could be able to say Chakato. Once he near the 18-yard ball, shoot at sight. Faint time for the goalkeeper. You get me? Now the second match, like I said, it's not going to be easy for Liverpool. But it's not really going to make it easy for Liverpool. The second match is Fulham and Burnley. My three brothers are there in Fulham. Alex Iwobi, Gavin Bassey, and Chukwueze. This Fulham, Marco Silva, the Fulham coach, has tried, sometime to, blend the less-sided defensive defender while keeping Calvin Bassey on the bench, but it hasn't worked for him. Calvin Bassey has cemented both in the national team and the club side that left side centre back. He's unbenchable. Any team that Calvin Bassey goes, he's unbenchable. Calvin Bassey can walk into any team in the world and start for the team. And start any team in the world and start for that team. Which team do you want to mention? He is still young, 24, 23 years old. He has the strength. He has the agility. He doesn't move all this sideways moving. His player is coming, you're dragging the player into your own 18-yard box. If you are coming to Calvin Bassey, you know what you are going to face. He's coming to you. You can't even dribble past him that way. It is very hard to dribble past Calvin Bassey in such a manner. You are coming, he's coming with his own speed. Both of you will collide, you go injure. That is the kind of defender I need in my team. And he can play the line-breaking passes. He's more of a destroying defender, a centre back. So I see Fulham winning the match against Burnley. It's very clear. I see Whoopi will do his thing. As a number 10. If Rose Smith is there, they are playing two attacking midfielders. Like Fulham is playing two attacking midfielders. So I see Fulham winning this game. They are at home. Craven Cottage, they are at home. So I see them winning. It should be an easy match for Fulham. Yes, Burnley might get a goal. They might get a goal, but that doesn't mean that they won't win this Burnley team. Fulham is more of a good side than Burnley. Chukwueze is there, my boy. Big man Chooks is there. You can either start him or put him on the bench. Either way, he's active. Then we have Everton versus Chelsea. Now, this is where the main test is. This is where the main problem is. Chelsea just lost their Champions League match, home and away, right? So I should expect them to use that anger to win Everton. But they are away. They are going to Goodison Park. The wrong place to go when you want to win your match. Everton. This is Everton. Everton has one thing. Everton is not a team that play you tiki-taka or strength for strength kind of football. They don't even have that time. They play what I describe as anywhere but they face. Immediately they get the ball, they have a certain Tiano Bali up front who doesn't engage in defensive work. Nothing concerns Tiano Bali with defensive work. He doesn't even care. If they slide, let them score Everton. His own work is to stay at the middle of the pitch or a little bit wide in the middle of the pitch. Once Everton has the ball, they are floating the ball all the way to the middle of the pitch. Whatever is happening there is none of the defenders' business. It's none of the midfielders' business. The only job they have to do is to overlap. And once they overlap, it becomes easy for him. He just gives one of them the ball. And he is very fast as well. He's a big man, but he's very fast. He's a big guy, but he's fast. They have one of the most talented English goalkeepers of all time. If Pickford was in a bigger team, he would have made He would have won the player of the season many times. Many times. If Pickford was in Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, or Manchester United, he would have made the Premier League goalkeeper of the season or the player of the season as a goalkeeper. Pickford is damn good as a goalkeeper. Pickford can face 30 to 40 shots on target and you save all of them. He is that good. He is that good. But Everton being a small team, nobody really pays that much attention to what he's doing because Everton being a small team, they have every tendency of losing a match. You understand? They have every tendency to lose a match being a small team. Now they are playing against a Chelsea side that just lost in the Champions League. Cole Palmer is not playing well, he's not in his best of form. Enzo Fernandez is just trying his best to know what he can do. Still misbehaving sometimes. Caicedo is that man that you need in your midfield anytime. He's doing his best. But they say once a tree is good, is looking fresh, the leaves are fresh, and the roots can't hold the tree, the tree will definitely fall. That is what is happening to Chelsea. Chelsea doesn't have defense. They have the highest number of defenders in the league currently, 11 defenders. That's what Chelsea has. 11 defenders. But all the defenders, only one person stands out as the best in his position in the world. It's James, and he's injured. We have Sarr, we have Chalobah, we have Tosin, we have Fofana, we have Dastra. All these people that are just called primary school footballers. They are supposed to be playing for one secondary school, one college. They are not meant to be in the Chelsea squad. They are not meant to be starting games for Chelsea. The only outstanding defender there is Cucurella, and he's not a centre back. He's a left back. He's the only outstanding person there. In the attack, I don't know what is happening, but Garnacho is not the person to help Chelsea in the attack. He is not the person. He can never be the person. Pedro Neto can only do what he can do. João Pedro can only do what he can do. Delap is not that man. He is not. He is big, he knows, but he's not the person. He's not the guy. We have Leeds United and Brentford. I don't know much about this Leeds United team. I don't even want to know much about them because, see, in Premier League, we have the potential big six, right? After that big six, every other person that you're seeing there is, okay, let's go and spoil the Premier League for them. That is what they do. Every other person you're seeing, is just there to spoil the league for the person trying to win the league. This is the worst time you can play any team in the relegation zone. The worst time to play them. Be it Wolves, Leeds, Tottenham. Although anything from 15 going down. There are 5 teams. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These 5 teams from 16th position to 20th position. This is the worst time to play them. They don't have anything to lose. They know they're already going to three teams are going for relegation. They just want to play their game. They don't care who goes or who doesn't go. They just want to win their play game and see if they can win. They don't care. Like, it's anything that doesn't care of winning a game or losing a game or drawing a game. Don't pray to meet them. Don't pray to ever meet such a team. They are not ready to lose. They don't want to know if they are losing. So they are playing the ball, playing the basics. I get the ball. If I can dribble, I dribble. If I can pass, I pass. If I cannot, I look for a foul. The goalkeeper is doing the same thing. So it's very hard. He might score them, yeah. He might draw them. He might still win them. But it is very hard. They are not even playing low block. They are not even going to play low block. They are coming out to attack you. They are coming out to play you ball. Like, they are coming out to enjoy the football. They know they are not going anywhere. Like, they are coming out to enjoy the football. You understand? They just want to enjoy the football. And once you are playing such a thing, you have to be very careful, because the amount of shots they are playing from outside the 18-yard box is alarming. Any little space they see, they just play. They want to see if they can score. And once your goalkeeper is facing such number of shots, one or two must enter. That is what happened to Manchester United today. The number of outside shots the Bournemouth players were having, I was very much convinced that they will score us. Like, immediately they're reaching the 18 yard, but the long shot is coming. You should expect it. Now the next game is Newcastle versus Sunderland. I can vouch for Newcastle, but I cannot talk about Sunderland. In the sense that Newcastle is a team that I have played. I won them the first leg. Second leg, my defender was doing no look defending, and I was winning. Until I was drawing the match, my defender was doing no look defending. Newcastle is a team, they have very fast forwards, very fast attackers, dynamic attackers who can hurt you at any given time. They are fast, they are dribblers, they are shooters, they have eye for goal, and they rarely miss chances. Elanga, Gordon, Murphy, Osula, what made? These guys rarely miss chances. In their midfield, Manchester United is trying to get one of their midfielders, a Brazilian defensive midfielder. They have one of the best midfield trio that you can ever think to have in your team. Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali, and Joelinton. These three midfielders, if they catch your team on a very good day, you can't win them. You can't win Newcastle. If these three people that I just mentioned catch your team on a very good day, you can't win them. It is very hard. It is very hard to win this team on a very good day. Sunderland began with a very good form at the beginning of the season, but as season progresses, that's how you know a big team and a small team. The big team have the finishing, the small team have the starting. So they started well, but they have dropped massively. Radical drop in form. Next match, we have Aston Villa and West Ham. As a Manchester United fan, I'm praying for Aston Villa to lose the game, but it will make matters worse, because if Liverpool win, they will be ahead of Aston Villa. And if there's any team you don't want to be behind you, it is Liverpool. I'm not sure there's anybody that wants Liverpool to be behind them for any reason at all. Yes, they are not in their best of form, right? But you cannot deny the fact that they are a big side. You cannot deny the fact that they are a big side. I don't want Liverpool to be behind me. You might think they are not good, but they always find a way to grind out wins. They find that way to grind out win. Find a way to win a match. That's why they're a big side. And they are one of the biggest team in Europe and one of the biggest in England. So Aston Villa losing the game, we make Liverpool in we leave Liverpool in top 4. Do you know what that means? Aston Villa is 2 points ahead of them. If Aston Villa loses, Liverpool wins, Liverpool will be 1 point ahead of them. I am 4 points ahead of Aston Villa. So I am 6 points ahead of Liverpool. So that will make it 3 points. That will make it like I'm 3 points ahead of Liverpool if they win this match. You see why Manchester United should have won the game? You see why they should have won the game? If Manchester had won the game, I would be 6 points ahead of Aston Villa. And 9 points. And 8 points ahead of Liverpool. So even if Liverpool wins their match, I will be 5 points ahead of them. I'll be 5 points ahead of them. You see the mathematics now. So now I'm praying for Aston Villa to win their game. At the same time, I don't want them to win. You see, I'm now in a crossroad where I don't even know what I want. So if somebody is listening to me, I depend on this, I don't crazy because I don't know what I want. Right? I don't know what I want. If Aston Villa wins, I will be 1 point ahead of them. And I don't want that. If they lose, I'll be 3 points ahead of them. I will still be 4 points ahead of them. But I will be 3 points ahead of Liverpool. And who knows what happens next in the next match if I'm going to win it. You get? So, Aston Villa against West Ham, I'm really skeptical about the game. I don't know. Should they draw? I think that should be the best option. They should draw the match. But can you predict a team drawing a match? Can you predict a team drawing a match? It is not easy. It has never been easy for a team to draw a match. So we have Tottenham against Nottingham Forest. The problem is Tottenham doesn't know what is doing them. Tottenham doesn't know what their problem is. I think this is the worst Tottenham ever. The worst Tottenham ever. The coach is just grinding press conference, talking up and down, making some unnecessary, altercations. How can a coach open his mouth and say, I don't want Tottenham to go to relegation, but even if they go to relegation, you should not say even if. They can never say they will never go to relegation. That motivation should be there. There are some things you say and you start feeling it, even if they go to relegation. even if they go to relegation. I will try my possible best to make sure they come back to the Premier League the following season. Okay. There are some things you say, and you just lose the motivation to win matches because you are sure that okay, I don't want to go, but even if I go, that means you want to go now. Yes, you want to go to the relegation zone. That's simply what they are saying. The relegation zone is not something you do and you are happy or you expect to come back almost immediately. It is not easy. It is not. There are teams that have gone there and they've still gone down. Wigan is there. Stoke City is there. Portsmouth. West Brom. Sunderland just came. Burnley just came. QPR. Where are all these teams? Blackpool, Blackburn. You understand me? Where are they? You think they don't have intention of coming back to the Premier League? See, once you go to relegation, you lose most of your star players. You lose them. Wigan went to relegation and Victor Moses left the team. Wolves is going to relegation. Most of their players are already living there. Then they have already gone to relegation already. Most of their players are leaving. Leicester went to relegation. Ndidi left there. Blackburn went to relegation. Yakubu, that was their top goal scorer, left. So now you are going to relegation. You have players like Solanke, Xavi Simon, Van der Ven, a defender that can run with the ball to the opponent's 18-yard box from his own 18-yard box. Pedro Polo, your goalkeeper Vicario. You have star student players, Madison, Solanke. You think these players want to play the relegation match? You think what they want to play in the championship? Once you go to that relegation, you automatically you have lost your first team. People come and buy them off. Even the ones that have injury, they will come and buy them off because they know how good these guys can be. Now you have to start rebuilding your team again. And once you get those new players, you're not even getting world-class players, you're not getting good players, you're getting younger players. Totally new faces. Now it will take them time to adjust. And before you know what is happening, you have stayed 3 to 4 years. You have stayed 3 to 4 years. By the time you say 3 to 4 years, what is left? What is remaining? You lost the team. You lost the respect. You lost virtually almost everything. So Tottenham coach is making some kind of unnecessary comments. I don't want to go to the relegation, but even if I go, don't ever wish to go there. Don't ever pray to go to the relegation. Coming back, you go hear me. Coming back, you'll be like someone that is, a warrior that a soldier would have went to fight. All the men, they don't tie all of them. They no win the fight, but ain't just manage run, survive, come back. They ain't go take waka come. Yeah, if there are only two things that will happen. He will be motivated to stay alive. But in that motivation to start life, he will face a lot of challenges. A lot of challenges. The one that have the motivation to start life, he's not seeing your face. That is what happened to Leicester when they came to the Premier League. Immediately that's when they won the Premier League. That is the ones that want to start life. The ones that want to that they are tired, they have used their all energy to play ball. If they come to the Premier League, they will be mid-table team. And I'm not sure Tottenham want to face that. Nottingham Forest on the other side, that their owner, there's nothing that man is doing, only to eat burger and drink Fanta, or probably Coke and Pepsi. That man doesn't know his work as CEO of a team. That man is an APC member. If you are doing well, he doesn't like it. Now he get team or now he get work. Imagine Oga will open business, but if the business they do well, he no like am. How can you sack a manager that is taking your team to Champions League or to Europa League or to Conference League? You are sacking the manager. Like, even if they use juju do you no go make pastor pray for you. Even if they use juju to hold you can go, pastors will pray for you. You will be free from spell. They will cast and bind for you. You had a coach that is doing well, arranging prayers. They were winning matches from beginning of the season. You are in top 4. You are in top 4. It's the same team, it's the same coach that made sure that you are in the Europa League currently. Then all of a sudden you sacked him. Because why? He was in about 10 matches to go. He was in top 4 qualifying for the Champions League. All of a sudden they started dropping form. Not that they were losing all the matches, they were winning some, losing some. Drawing some, losing some. They weren't winning that much. Out of that 10 matches, that they won only 2. Lost about 6. Then draw 2. Qualify for the Europa League and you sacked him. Your anger is that he didn't qualify for the Champions League. That was your anger. Before the coach came, where your team there? Before you now will be your guy, now you open business. You they pursue person say, him be una been they make 70 million a month. All of a sudden I begin make 30 million. You can't pursue the man, say no sabi work. Before you start make that 70 million, wetin your company been dey make? Your company wey no dey make reach 1,000. Suddenly you see massive change, you wan remain there, you dey craze. Are you okay? The man did what he did. He helped the team, remain afloat. He don't help the team which way if he help the team. Okay, since where you sack the man now, how far? Apart from this Europa League now, where you dey for table for Premier League? And the Europa League, you are not winning it. It's not even possible. The likes of Aston Villa, them are still there. Your senior brother. Yes, you get Champions League before. You were a big team, but not be you. They in charge of the team. We win Champions League that time. How would you do where they get team? He just makes more money, come buy Nottingham Forest. Come the chop burger. If they call club presidents now, you go waka your big belly come out. So that is for Nottingham Forest. I think the change of coach from Nuno Espirito to this current coach, I don't even know this current coach name, I think is what is affecting them in the league. Now in Europa League, they are doing not absolutely well. They are not doing that well, but they are getting that result in the Europa League. And that's why I said they are not going to win the Europa League. Because now Jungle don't mature. They don't enter quarterfinal for the Europa League. Jungle don't mature now. Can you keep up? Can you win your next matches? You understand me? Can you win your next matches? You have big teams there. You have teams that ordinarily they are not supposed to be there. They all find themselves there. You think they will leave you or they will pity you that you're a small team? Then say they want to win trophy. Probably in their own league, they are not in the top 4, top 5 to make it to the Champions League next season. So the Europa League is the only redemption. So you now, you think the team will allow you to win the league? I doubt. So that is where the problem is. Tottenham on the other side, they're already out of the Champions League. They have only the Premier League now to play. And they're not playing well. You see this match, I don't even expect Tottenham. This match, I'm even giving it to Nottingham Forest to win this match because this Tottenham team, they've lost the confidence. They've lost the confidence. Like they don't know what they want. They don't know what they need to do. They are playing without ideas. Now, that same tomorrow, we have one of the best cup finals in England, the Carabao Cup final. Arsenal versus Manchester City. Now, the league is over for Manchester City. They have Arsenal to play in a cup final. Do you think they will allow Arsenal to win the cup? That is another question for tomorrow. Do you think they will allow Arsenal to win the cup? I doubt because they don't have anything to play for again. They're out of the Champions League. Probably they are still in the UEFA Cup. So Guardiola will want to win the one he's seeing first before taking on the FA Cup. He will want to win this one first. Arteta is trying everything possible to win the 4 trophies he is seeing. He's still in all of them. He's still much in all of them. The Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, the Champions League, the Premier League. The Premier League is already his own. Arteta has won the Premier League already. 7 matches to go. He has already won it. 9 points clear. Not saying he cannot lose matches and Guardiola will pass him. But it's very hard to lose 9 matches or lose 5 matches as a big team that you are. 9 points. And the next thing comes and overtakes you. It will be a big question on your game management or your capability as a coach. What you can offer as a coach, it will be a very big question. What can you offer? Why did you lose the lead 9 points at the end of the season? Just 7 games to go. You understand me? Just 7 games to go. 21 possible points. You're already 9 points ahead. And you are losing matches. Out of maybe probably 21 points, you are getting only 7. Now you understand me? It's not going to look nice. So I think for this match, this cup, Guardiola might want to win it with everything he has. All the tactics that Guardiola knows, he's going to use this in this match tomorrow. Now, let's digress a little bit. Let's just talk about the Spanish La Liga, where we have Barca facing Rayo Vallecano at the Camp Nou at the Spotify Stadium. Barca just won Newcastle 7-2. 7-2, which is huge. Right? Rayo Vallecano is a team that always threatens Barca. Like, not that they are playing well to win the match, they just want to suffer Barcelona. They always want to suffer Barcelona. They might not even win the match, but they just want to suffer Barcelona as a team. Now that suffering where they want to suffer Barcelona, and be the joy of watching the La Liga. You understand me? So that's for Barcelona. Now, Barcelona, on the other hand, they are playing really well. They are just trying to pick up, some pieces, trying to maintain their lead at the top of the table with 4 points or 6 points or thereabout. 4 points, right? Trying to maintain their lead, 4 points. Now, we have Madrid against Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid against the Madrid derby. Now there the problem there. Barcelona will try everything possible. They must win their match. Barcelona must win their match. You get the point. They don't want to know what the outcome of the Madrid debut will be. They will win their match. You know why? If they win the match, they are 7 points ahead of Madrid until Madrid plays their own match. Now, whatever the outcome is, if Madrid lose, they are 7 points ahead. If they draw, Madrid draw, they will be 6 points ahead. If Madrid wins, they will still be 4 points ahead. So either way, they want to win their match. Either way, no matter how you want to see it, Barca wants to win that match by all means. By all means. They don't even want to know. They don't care. They don't care. They will want to win that match. They want to win the match. You get? So it's not going to be easy for Real Madrid to win Atletico Madrid. It has never been easy for them. It has always been a struggle to win Atletico Madrid. It has always been a struggle. And praying Atletico Madrid is not something you pray to meet every time. You don't want to meet Atletico Madrid towards the end of the season. Then say they want to, close the gap, close the point. So you don't want to play them end of the season. So that's that for Premier League, and the Carabao Cup final. Like I said, Manchester United just made matters a little bit worse. I don't know if so it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing at all. See you guys, man. See you guys. I'm still coming live, probably in the next, let me see, in the next 30 minutes. So around 6:30, I'm still coming live. See you guys by then. Respect.